So, can you really stop spending money on salad leaves? Well, absolutely you can, and it just takes a little bit of planning. This time of year, so here we are in Essex in the UK, and it is now July, and it is a little bit more difficult to actually grow lettuces than perhaps in the season between March and June. They have specific requirements, and one of the most important things to remember about them is they don't like to get too hot. If you can bear that in mind, you can stop buying salad leaves from the supermarket, you can feed your family, and you can always have delicious salad to pick all through the year. But in the summertime, you've got a few things to think about. First of all, you want to find a fairly shady spot to sow them. They don't like to be too hot, and they don't like to get too dry. So find a north-facing bed or somewhere where you can basically sow the seed and keep them out of the direct sun. Make sure you sow the seeds in the evening, particularly when it's rained is a good time. If it hasn't rained, then water well the ground first to cool it down. They won't germinate if it's too hot. But other than that, sow them, keep them well watered, put them somewhere shady, and off you go. And I promise you, you can have organic salad all the way through the summer, and it grows really quickly, and it will save you so much money. If you're somebody who loves buying those salad leaves from the shops in the bags, forget it, you won't need to anymore. If you just follow a few of my little tips and tricks, I promise you your shopping bill will plummet. So first of all, I'm showing you these lettuces here. Now, this is a variety called Azzolo, and you can buy these on Sarah Raven's website as seeds. I think she also does the plants, but of course, if you want to be saving money, buy the seeds. Sometimes they have some special offers with Sarah Raven whereby you can get free delivery, and each of the orders you place, you will often get free delivery voucher for the next order. So it works out okay and quite economical. Now, these particular type of lettuce are fantastic because what you actually will get are the kind of salad leaves that you can pick and cover in olive oil and lemon juice and make a really, really pretty salad. They are a variety from the Dolomites in Italy, and they will survive very cold winters as well. So not only can you grow them now, but you can grow them through the winter time as well. I've grown these, sowed them in September, October, and then I've been picking them all through the winter right the way through to June. You won't be able to sow them in the depths of winter unless you've actually got a cold frame or an unheated greenhouse, something like that, but you can sow them pretty much by the end of October, and then you've got some fantastic salad leaves on the go all winter. They have some very nice leaf structure associated with them. You've got some lovely red ones. Now, these I've only sowed about 2 to 3 weeks ago, so they're quite small at the moment, but they're coming on a treat. So that's Sarah Raven's Azzolo lettuce. These will crop for months. Now, if I take you over here now and just show you this little bed, this actually is a if I just put you over here, you'll actually see peeping through the apples and the kale and 1 or 2 other things. This is what the salad looks like when it's absolutely ready. Now I'm having to just weave in and out of it because it's quite difficult to get to, but there, you can see you've got some really, really large leaves there. This is at the end of its picking here, but again, you know, it will keep going for a long period of time. It's cut and come again type of thing. Now over here, I've got a small bed which I've just started to sow. Now, this is a variety of lettuce called Jericho, and I can't recommend it enough. This one is extremely drought tolerant and doesn't mind getting too hot. So it's a perfect one to sow at the heat of the summer. It wasn't in fact bred for Israel, and it does particularly well there in the desert, and it'll also do very, very well in America as well in some very hot temperatures. So that is a variety called Jericho, which I've sown a lot of years now and got some very, very good results from that. So if I take you now over to, I'll just go on the little tour of the garden as we go, I can just show you some other things that you can sow which do very well in salad. Here's a little pot, for instance. That is Celtus, which is a type of a plant that tastes like celery, but looks like parsley. That's very, very nice in salad. So if we go around here, past the echinacea bed, which is looking pretty nice at the moment. I love those. I'm going to do a video on them soon. They're really one of my favourites. So I'll just take you over here so you can actually see another lettuce bed, which I'm very, very keen on. This one is just a simple green salad mix, which I bought from Real Seeds. And as you can see, that's ready for picking, and it's actually really, really nice, that one. Just make sure you keep it watered. I tend to throw an entire bucket on at night, and that's cropping very heavily at the moment, and will do for weeks on end. And you know, some of it is fantastic. It's really, really tasty lettuce. And just in front of it, I've got some parsley just coming on as well, which you can also throw into a salad as well if you want. So so that's really something you can do just to keep your food bill down, really, and to have something fresh. And remember, these salad leaves are organic, so there's nothing's been sprayed on them to keep them in a plastic bag or anything like that, and they're always available. And you know, we're talking quite large quantities here for minimal effort. So, you know, highly recommend those. So if you want to save money on salad leaves, just remember the rules, really. I say this time of year especially, don't let them get too hot, especially when you're trying to sow them. The seeds won't germinate. Keep them well watered, preferably in a shady area. And once they start to become ready, don't be frightened of picking them, because the more you pick them, the more they'll grow. Even the closed varieties, like Kos and that sort of thing, that will eventually make a head. There's nothing wrong with picking the outer leaves. They will keep on growing when you do that. So there we are. Salad leaves, all seasons, and saving a lot of money every single day of the year.